Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is the 33rd video in my Mass Effect Andromeda series. In the last video, we followed up on a whole bunch of secondary quests, and we ended up returning to the Nexus, where we found out that our mother is still alive in stasis. She has her disease that put her into the hospital in the first place, but she's still alive, asleep with her disease arrested. Now, what we're trying to do now is get to Meridian. We have the ship prepared with the proper equipment to let us get there without having to deal with the Kett attacking us, because they're going to think that we're all over the place. And we're ready to have our meeting and get there. Now, along with that, I also did fix up some brand new armor, and you'll get to see what that's like when we get into this. It looks pretty cool.
Pathfinder, you have pending vid pools.
I know.
The Nexus leaders think our search for Meridian is a waste of time, but we know they're wrong. Turning on vaults won't be enough without the heart of the system.
Just to clarify, you're defying a direct order?
No, not me. We. We are going to defy them.
Haha, that's the spirit.
And the Kett?
That's where the Ghost Storm technology comes in. Isn't that right, Reika?
Absolutely. Our forged signals should divert some Kett from you.
It won't be all of them, but it'll be enough.
The Tempest is small and fast. I don't need a big window. We'll drop you off and make our exit before the Kett catch on.
Once we're on Meridian, it'll be a small team. Move fast, figure out its secrets.
Right behind enemy lines. Good time to assess their numbers, defenses.
And when you're ready, we'll extract you the same way we got you in.
If we come back with actuals on Meridian, the Nexus will sit up.
Sounds like a solid plan. Reika, you ready?
Good to go on your word, Pathfinder.
All right, guys, this is it. Let's get moving.
It's actually kind of a challenge to know who to bring on this one. I think PB is a no-brainer. Her expertise with remnant tech means that this really needs to be something that we bring her along to. But then the next, like, who else? And it feels like everyone else kind of has like a claim on it, you know? But really, the two I'm trying to decide between right now are Jaal or Drack. Drack because he's got the most reason to hate the Kett at the moment, and Jaal because it feels almost wrong to be going after this thing without bringing an Angaran with us. So, let me check the email real quick. Nothing there. Okay. Let's go. Where are we jumping to? Let's see. Sivki. There are multiple additional systems we have not yet investigated. We will do that after this mission.
If the Archon's information is right, this is the system. Meridian should be here somewhere.
Pretty big system. Let's see. First of all, no anomalies. Okay. H110A. I figured the A meant it was probably a moon.
Anomaly on sensors.
Okay. Ice cap.
Probes launched. Getting a scan.
Ice sheet. Beneath 10 meters of solid ice is what appears to be a minor remnant installation as yet undiscovered by the Kett. Okay. Actually, I didn't take the reward for that. Okay. Okay, analysis. A satellite of the gas giant H110. H110A's orbit has begun to decay. The icy world may collide with the giant in as little as several centuries. Alright, well, hopefully we can investigate that remnant site before that. Next in. Looks like it's Kitasira, but we're not going there just yet. Let's go to H309. Okay. Several Kett vessels are present at H309's upper atmosphere, gathering helium-3 for fuel. The Scourge's disruption of the gas giant's magnetosphere appears to be concealing us. Okay. Let's see, next in is Rakalmo.
Anomaly detected.
There it is. Nope, never mind. What is it? Mineral deposit or fungus or something.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Yep, iron. Okay. Massive storm systems rack Raquelmo. Dozens of Kett shuttles skirt the edges of these storms, landing at remnant ruins during brief moments of calm. Okay. Looks like a nice planet, but next up is H065.
I'm picking up something.
What is it? Let's see. Ah, satellite looks like.
Probe away.
Probably Kett.
Satellite detected.
No. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. This Kett satellite is focused on H065, taking detailed readings of seemingly empty expanses of desert. Oh, we got some... Wait, Milky Way? Research data? And it has writing on it in English. And it has a Tempest... Or, yeah, a Tempest logo on the side of it. That's why... And it says Initiative on the front. How is this a Kett satellite? Anyway. Although their surveys were inconclusive, Milky Way scientists believe H065 was potentially inhabitable. Now it's a scorching desert, whatever it was before the Scourge is lost. Okay, on to Kitasra. On to Kitasira. Oh, look at that.
That's it. That's Meridian.
Or Kitasira, as the Kett call it.
Looks like a giant space station.
It's got a big old tendril of the Scourge going into it, two of them actually. An enormous remnant station which the Archon believes is Meridian. Alert, there's a strong Kett presence in the area. The scans have picked up multiple Kett warships orbiting the construct. Let's get to the drop zone.
Initiating Ghost Storm. On my mark. 3, 2, go.
Enemy signature detected. Commence pursuit.
Breaker is working.
Reading a bunch of Kett headed our way. Pulling back. It's all you now, Tempest.
We should get them as close as possible to here. Intense readings could be some kind of control center.
No decent landing sites. This could get messy.
How messy?
Ryder, looks like a flyby is our only option. I'll get as low as possible, but you'll have to eject over the target area.
I've fallen out of so many things now, I should be a pro.
Heard about your freefall to Habitat 7. Liam said he could hear you screaming the whole way down. Keep it buttoned this go-round, huh? It's embarrassing. All right, you know the drill. What's your rate of descent? Shield should take care of the rest.
So far, so good. The Kett haven't detected us.
But once we go in, we'll be clear as day to any troops on the ground.
Don't worry about us. Just make sure you and the Tempest get out safe.
Loud and clear.
So yeah, that's not my gun, but that is my new armor. Look at some fancy flying. I also have two new guns. One, my assault rifle's upgraded as well.
Everyone okay?
I think I bumped my head.
Is it
but I'm
raining?
good.
We'll need to survey the area, figure out what we're dealing with.
I am just...
Great. Should have got the Tempest to drop us over there.
Wish we could have... Oh, look at that. I was going to say, I wish we could have heard what Sam was going to say there, but... Okay.
Pathfinder, while interacting with that console, I detected the presence of a complex network, connected via a central command hub.
A hub? You mean we found Meridian's controls?
Most likely, however, the hub is dark, deactivated.
So if the Kett are all around this, what's the chances that we're just going to basically be turning this thing on for them?
Pathfinder, we are looking at the central command hub I detected earlier. As with the monoliths and vaults, the hub is connected to the two neighboring towers.
This is quite a place.
So activating the towers will also activate the command hub.
Change in plan. I say we activate Meridian. Now.
What about the Kett?
Activating a vault has previously activated a purification field.
Oh,
perhaps
good point.
Meridian is similar.
Let's head to those towers and see what we can find.
Pathfinder, interfacing with that console has activated a gravity well.
Okay, I thought we were going to have to jump out that. Thank you for telling me that, because I definitely would have at least tried.
Look at this place. It's amazing.
Pathfinder, I'm picking up radio interference. A Kett signal.
Alert! The detected signal was a decoy. Key to Zero has been infiltrated. All units are to focus on incapacitation and capture of the Pathfinder.
Better be ready. Sounds like trouble up ahead.
Whoa. That pillar looks familiar. We've been here before, right? No. Maybe I'm thinking of that pillar.
I wish she said one word of her previous line before. For some reason, it just stopped it. I'm getting really tired of all the dialogue glitches in this game. Obviously, nothing's going to happen with it now. They haven't done any changes to this game in like 5 years.
Kett, above us! We're completely open!
Oh, that's quick. I also have more consumables now, too. I should make use of them. In fact, disruptor ammo time. Looks like we have a crashed Kett ship, I think, probably destroyed by the Scourge. And we're being attacked by the remnant as well now.
Right, so command hub. We probably need to check out those other two towers first. Sam, what do you think?
Intense vortexes of Scourge energy. I would steer clear if I were you, Pathfinder.
Yeah. Of course, we walked through Scourge tendrils before without it causing any problems. But I don't think that's the canon interaction. Let's see.
That cloud.
Oh!
Don't touch that remnant goo, whatever it is!
Yeah,
Yep,
good
figured
point.
that out quick.
Yeah. I thought that was a flat surface, not water. Well, Omnigel or whatever that is.
Impossible. It looks like... incredible.
Detecting high levels of Scourge energy. Be careful.
What is with all these dead Kett?
Ouch. Kett got their asses kicked.
It still heads to see it.
Man, the disruptor ammo is good against remnant.
Focus on the Kett first!
Those observers are annoying.
I don't know. I think they're cute. Except for the shooting part.
Remnant signal detected. There may be a usable network node nearby.
Seem to be pointing over here with that, like, look in this direction thing, but no. Not sure why it was. Oh, right there?
Ah!
Now there are buds. Okay. Container? Wow, a lot of Scourge tendrils. Let's jump over those.
I've never seen anything like this.
Pathfinder, it appears the energy waves from these craters contributed to the scourge throughout Helios.
So whatever happened here caused the scourge to erupt all across the cluster?
Yes, Pathfinder.
The scourge started here. The remnant builders.
Oh,
Or someone
Krogan.
attacked them with it.
Time to use another, here we go. Another consumable. There are heavy weapons, I just didn't realize it. This new armor looks pretty cool.
I wish the Moshai could see this.
Hold up. I want to make sure. Okay, yeah, there's more stuff that way. But there's more stuff this way as well. Given that we're already on this side, we may as well take that tower first.
We're gonna have to jump this.
Ooh, that bridge is not doing too well. Oh, whoa, crap. Thank goodness for those, like, emergency things that automatically activate when I'm near death. Alright, I think I did take the proper way back. Oh, it looks like I could have controlled that turret, but I think I took the proper way over here, but...
It frustrates and angers me that this place was hidden from my people for so long.
what I was saying, I think I took the right way, but I just didn't quite take it. Like, there's kind of almost like a balance beam approach, and I was just kind of all over the place. Take a look at the map real quick. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I went around the way I did. Explored more of the site.
Look at all this remnant stuff. It's like my birthday.
Detecting low levels of power, Pathfinder.
Oh,
A scan may help identify conduit.
I see the conduits. Some kind of pattern here.
Oh, what is this? Observer replication control. Okay. It's weird that I can't... Okay, there, now I could scan it. Data pattern cluster renewal. Translated from remnant language. Vault suitable world found. Vault calibration for ideal conditions. Status complete. Not bad in terms of translation compared to some of the things we've seen. One of them was something about a bucket toucan. Okay. Hey, those are big turrets, I think. At the very least, we've seen those things before. And I've assumed that they're turrets. Let's see what this is. Wait, is it telling us to scan this? I don't know. If I'm already doing it, don't alert me to it.
Wow, I think that's fried. Will it even work?
I have no idea. Ask Sam.
Damage to parts of the system are preventing power-up.
Can we reroute past the damage?
That may work, Pathfinder. Boosting trace signals.
Some kind of glyph on this thing.
It matches the pattern on the main console, Pathfinder.
Is there a pattern on the main console? I definitely didn't see one when I was over here. Oh, there's something under this to scan. I'm confused. Is it... Okay, so yeah, they do sync up. Okay, so it looks like it... I think I see a Z. Okay. But it wants me to scan that.
Let's see about rerouting the power past all the damage. Damn it.
Incoming hostile.
Okay, I thought that was the way it wanted me to do it, but...
Well, not that.
Apparently
Got
not.
to make sure the pattern's right.
I'll look at it again. Okay, that's the end of it, I think. I thought I could do it either way, but no. So it looks like I gotta start here.
Ooh, good choice.
Didn't sound like the good choice, and the fact that it went red made me worried.
Excellent. Excellent. That's it?
The primary console should work now, Pathfinder.
A little worried about all the electrical stuff that seems to be going on around here, but look at that. Damn. I don't know what I'm seeing, but I like it.
Provisional repairs are complete, Pathfinder.
Only one way to know for sure.
Translating. Flight control systems online. Welcome, Administrator.
Looks like those repairs worked better than expected.
Restoring systems has reactivated something else nearby, Pathfinder.
Yeah, but what?
Could be an architect, if we're talking about flight systems. Or maybe another one of those giant ships like the Derelict on Eladin. Oh, these are fighters, I think.
Translating. Exploration vessels on standby.
Holy crap.
We have seen remnant ships, but none in working condition. It says it cannot retrieve commands from the Meridian engine.
Meridian engine. Sam, do you know what? They're going to be trouble.
Okay, I guess we're just going over to the other side. Oh! Let's try one of these again. Holy crap! I need more of those.
What's going on? Are you all...
Can't talk right now!
Alright, let's go incendiary.
Security's down. We're good here. The Kett are probably waiting out there for us. So stay alert.
Gotcha.
Okay, there we go. That was embarrassing. Let's get to the other tower. Wouldn't activating all of those,
When it's all turned on, it's pretty incredible, isn't it?
Wouldn't activating all those ships draw in more of the Scourge? They seem to go after active remnant technology, don't they? I mean the Scourge tendrils?
Will activating Meridian benefit the Kett in some way?
The Archon's forces have been here for years, and they're nowhere close to being able to understand remnant tech.
That must really frustrate the Archon.
Alright, the turret's back. Now last time I was pretty sure I found a way to control, not this turret, but the one that was in the tower. Let's see if this one also has a console. It does. Can't seem to use it though. I don't think it's... I can't tell if it's on or not. I mean, it looks like it is, but it's also firing on the Kett, so... We just killed these guys. I feel like these guys down here basically respawned because the game didn't really realize that we'd already killed them. So it was just spawning them in the first place.
Gotta do better than this.
It wants me to scan something over here, but obviously I'm not doing that until this fight's over. Oh lord, he just regenerated a good 30% of his health. What is it that it wanted me to scan?
Look at all those lights. Can you imagine what this was like when it was all working with the builders here?
And what do you imagine a builder looks like?
Tall, glowy, or maybe short and round and glowy.
We always thought they'd look something like their creations.
This has got to be weird for Jal. It's almost like walking into like fallen heaven.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Okay, just need to bring one more tower online.
That's where we go in the end. Let's get to the other side.
Plants.
How are they growing here?
How's it raining here? This place seems to have its own atmosphere and gravity and all kinds of stuff. Uranium? Why is there a uranium here? Okay, there we go. This sector of the space station is overgrown with strange vegetation. It is unclear how it managed to grow and thrive in this environment. That's, yeah. Whoa. Whoa. What the hell? I really sincerely still hate that H is the menu button. How is H a menu button? Anyway, it's right next to the scanner, so half the time you see that pop up, I accidentally hit it when I was trying to scan or close the scanner.
Hey, that looks like a remnant console we could use. Gotta do better than this.
Take a look at the map. Okay. I want to check over here before we head that direction.
This place would be a gift to the Angara. If we could eliminate the Kett, we could learn so much from him.
We'll make that happen, Jal. I promise.
Oh! Thought I saw something weird creeping around there. Ah, a fiend. Ooh, I like that shotgun.
Every soul you destroy.
Keep it up! We take them down, we take Meridian!
Alright, let's take a look at the map. Yep, it looks like there's a little bit more of an area right up over here.
I wonder if there's a broken atmo.
Wait, is it? No, wrong
Processor
direction.
somewhere that's causing this downpour.
Or maybe the build.
Wow, it's all completely overgrown.
I don't think I can get up there. Alright.
These plants remind remind me of others I've seen. On Aya, Avar.
Maybe they were spread there? Through the vault network somehow?
Okay, interesting. Got a buddy.
Gotta be getting close to one of those towers. We need to activate both to reach Meridian's core.
What's over here that's showing up on my radar? Something below us. Wow, this place is a maze. But one with, like, everywhere going everywhere. Jeez, what the hell? That scared the crap out of me. Jaw popped up to kill that thing when it was already dead. Oh. That gave me a jump. Take a look at the map. Okay, we've basically closed off all the other opportunities. Let's check this out.
Kett, down below! Come on, really?
Haven't sniped in a while. Is that it?
That's a lot of Kett equipment. Looks like they set up camp.
I wish we didn't have to rush around defending ourselves from Kett.
Agreed.
It would be nice to take our time and really look at this stuff.
The Archon speaks. The human Pathfinder will make an attempt on Kett, or Meridian as it is known to these creatures. It is a predictable course of action. It believes itself my equal and will attempt to steal the remnant's power from us. We have worked long and hard to unlock these secrets. We will not be usurped by this lesser creature. I have dispatched my enforcer, my sword, to the space station to handle this human. She will be my voice. Obey her as you would your Archon. Work on the remnant must continue in the meantime. With Kett fully under my control, Helios, the Angara, and the Pathfinder's people will all yield. Our rise is assured. It has always been assured. Victory is inevitable, and Kett are patient. So I think that we may be closing in on his second-in-command Primus. The one we've got to deal with, I'm not sure. We'll see. Turret. Is it hostile?
Watch out!
I detect working remnant technology. We could turn that against them.
Good. Here we go. There we go. Whoa. Oh, I like this sniper. No one else back there, I guess.
Reinforcements.
Ah, Behemoth. Holy crap, this gun is amazing. Let's take care of the rest of them. Was that it? Is that broken, the only thing that's left? There we go.
Guy down!
Alright, let's move up.
I think that's the last of them. For now.
Activate the tower in the research sector.
I have
Whoa.
seen organisms like this on Havar.
Monstrous fungi. An organism best described in Milky Way terms as a giant mushroom. A deeper analysis indicates the similarities are purely visual. It bears almost no similarity to fungal organisms found in the Milky Way. I wonder how that could be the case. Anyway.
Someone get the lights?
What is all this? Are those Angara? I think they're Angara. What's with all these Angara?
What the hell?
Translating. Pattern 1-3. Viability 56.2%. Genetic template transmitted for testing.
They were doing things to the Angara.
We can't be sure what this is yet, Jarl.
Really? Because the last time we saw something like this, the Kett were turning us into them.
Sam, I need an analysis.
It appears that these beings are not Angara. They are not even alive.
I don't understand. They look so...
The remnant language refers to these bodies as genetic templates.
A blueprint. Like the plants we saw.
The Angara? We came from here? They created us?
Wow.
Why?
Maybe they intended the Angara for some purpose that was never fulfilled.
And what does that mean for the Angara? For me? This is big. Too big. The Moshae. We have to tell her about this. She'll know what to do.
So Meridian can create life. What if the Archon can make it do the opposite? Destroy life?
It's up to us to make sure that doesn't happen.
Can you
If we crack
imagine?
Meridian's controls first, we make sure the Archon can't use it.
Can you imagine finding this but with humans inside of it? Can you imagine how much that would alter your worldview?
Hey, Val. You know, if you want to talk about the stuff you found out,
Are you reaching out because I am now considered a remnant curiosity?
What? No! No! I didn't mean it like that.
Got you. You should see your face.
Holy crap, it's not just this tower. Look at that, it's all those... Wow. Okay, jeez.
So, that should get us into the command hub, right?
Right.
All right, 2 towers going. Should get us into Meridian's main control room.
Let's see. Translated it from the remnant language. Selected skill appears well suited to the biology. The chosen imprecise alt, heirs, generation, discovered multiple applications, a large percentage of them completely independently. Director considers the test a success. I think they're talking about the Angara there. Oh, wait. It's a nice big chest. I don't want to just leave that behind. Alright, let's get to the main tower. This place has massive implications for the entire sector and, I mean, the Angara specifically. Oh, it's one of those guys. I think the sniper rifle should hopefully do good work on this thing. Oh, that's way less damage than I was expecting, I'll have to say that.
This is looking ugly! We're in trouble here!
We won't last much longer!
And we're fine. Seriously, there's one guy left. And yeah, he's one of the Ascendants, but so what? I'm glad I brought this sniper rifle along. What does it want me to scan here? I really don't know. Keeps bugging me to scan something, but not telling me what. So, whatever. Is it maybe up here? I don't see anything, so we're just gonna keep on moving.
Scott!
We did the work. They don't get to reap the benefits.
No, y'all aren't doing that.
Forgot about the remnant, didn't you, assholes?
Let's hope the remnants tear through the Kett.
I can definitely say I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's do this again. I really don't know what just happened, but...
Forgot about the remnant, didn't you, assholes?
Oh. Jeez. Man, that thing is fixed on me, isn't it? Okay, now I'm really wishing I'd left one of those RPG rounds. I was just having a little too much fun with them. Whoa! What the hell? How? How did he get up there? Okay, cover. Yeah, you got me. No more of this thing. Okay, so that thing is a jumper. I didn't really think it had it in it. Whoa! Okay, with that thing down, this is going to be a lot easier. Okay. Whoa! Okay. Also didn't know that that was a jumper. What the hell? Something was like right behind me. I don't know what, and I don't know how, but... Is it dead? Damn. Really like the sniper rifle. Oh, okay. Oh, more nullifiers. Whoa. Okay. Nullifier fight is nearly over. Are there more of them just, like, spawning back there? Oh, Lord. Oh. If I were really in this situation, I'd probably leave that one behind us, just as a barrier for the Kett to have to fight through. Not much of something, but still something they'd have to fight on their way to follow us. Another gravity lift, but what's up behind it? Looks like another one of those damaged displays.
No idea, but that looks like a gravity well.
Pathfinder, I am quickly building a workable database of the remnant language. We have not encountered instances of it in such abundance before.
Translated from remnant language, oppositions, imprecise alt, foe, defiler. Next moves learned from secrets, imprecise alt, intelligence, news. From chillin, translation not found. Take action, protect the work, individual life is nothing, the machine of life is everything. Okay, the machine of life. Is that what they call this thing? There's another one of those columns. Alright, let's check this out. Hopefully we'll be able to purge the Meridian of all the Kett from up here. Got a locked door behind us, not sure why. Looking at that thing, I'm getting shades of the catalyst.
Finally.
What is that structure? We saw it from space.
Huh, let's check this out. This should be interesting. Whoa.
Translating. Connection lost. Meridian engine not found.
Sam, is there damage here? Can we restore systems like we did before?
I'm sorry, Pathfinder. Systems are intact, but they are searching for a component that doesn't appear to exist.
What do you mean doesn't appear to exist?
One moment, Pathfinder. I have found something. Translating. Final administrator log. The opposition's weapon may cause widespread damage. All our weapons, our ships, will not be able to protect us. Protect my goal. We need to disengage Meridian from Command Core, which will remain here to draw fire. Meridian contains all the work of the Jardaan. Nothing else matters. I will send it far. We can return one day. Continue the process of renewal.
Huh.
End of log.
Sounds like the remnant are really called the Jardaan.
So, this isn't Meridian. Huh. The Archon was wrong. That's funny. I mean, it's horrible. But it's funny the asshole had no idea. We'll be able to bring it back, right?
Here's hoping. This seems bad.
They'll destroy this tower and everything in it!
Why? I thought he was interested in holding on to this place.
Get ready. We're getting out of here. Sam, find me another exit, away from the Kett!
There is no other exit, Pathfinder. However, the Remnant City is not without defenses, and this is its central command.
Oh.
Remnant defenses, of course. Use them against the Kett.
Seriously though, why would they fire on this place? It makes no sense.
Sam, now!
Oh! Holy crap! Got an entire damn remnant city fighting you now, Harkon. Holy crap. Damn.
The Archon wants that one. Destroy the rest.
Ah, okay, I thought this was going to be the Primarch or whatever.
Watch your backs. It's one of those that can cloak.
Primus or whatever. I don't know.
Not getting past me, cloak or no cloak.
I gotta get better aim here.
Lost visual on the leader.
Have you? She's downstairs somewhere. Oh, hello. Somewhere in that cloud, I
knew
thought.
those Kett were trouble the minute I saw them.
But what about Meridian?
Talk about it later. Deal with the Kett first.
You think you're so sneaky, don't you?
It's annoying that my biotics can't lock onto cloak
Don't forget the rest
things.
of those Kett.
Ah, hello, Archon Sword. Hello, Wraith. Any other Kett? One more, it looks like. I don't want anyone else interrupting this fight. Ah, and a Wraith. Well, the Wraith's dead. Let's go shield capacitors and incendiary? Yeah.
Lost visual on the leader. It's like the
Where'd she
Archon
go?
sent all his goons after us. Could this get any worse?
Oh, Lord.
Fiend! Fiend! Fiend!
Got you. And don't forget the rest of those Kett.
I don't know where she just went. She was just right back there. Yeah, okay. Well, I got my shield back, so this is that. Oh!
Where are you? Gotcha.
Goodbye, fiend. Okay.
Ground team, is everyone all right?
Everyone accounted for.
We saw everything from orbit. It was incredible. The entire city lit up. The scans went wild.
And Ryder, the Kett are retreating. Whatever you did, it worked.
They got the ass kicking they needed. Hand delivered by us.
Given your command over the Remnant's defenses, Pathfinder, I predict the Kett will not attempt to recapture the city.
Nice.
Any progress on Meridian? Have you got it working yet?
This isn't Meridian. Or at least not all of it. Hard to explain. We'll brief you later. So Meridian's gone. But shouldn't this thing know the nav point of where it went?
Contact with the Scourge will have altered Meridian's original path. It would take countless years to determine its current location.
All this remnant tech around us? The Jardaan had to have a plan.
Their plan seemed to be, oh crap, let's get out of here.
Well, if the Scourge is messing things up, maybe that's where we should look.
Look at what, exactly?
I don't know yet. We'll have to think about it.
Yeah, we don't have Meridian yet. But we took this city back from the Kett. That's big.
That just means we need to push forward before they can recover. We have to find Meridian. The real one. Sam, collect all the data you can. Radio the Tempest for extraction. This is going to take work. And it's going to take all of us.
You have to hope that with this place reactivated, the remnant can start to repair this thing.
Pathfinder, you seem well.
We're all doing quite well here. Thank you.
That is good to hear. This journey can't have been easy. Speaking of which, we know you defied us. You went for Meridian in direct violation of initiative orders, even though our reasons were quite clear. Yet, you were correct, Ryder. We should have trusted your instincts. You have proven time and again that you deserve the title of Pathfinder. I have never been so glad to be wrong.
I appreciate your encouragement and your candor.
I am told there are still obstacles to reaching Meridian. The initiative stands ready to provide whatever support you need.
Pathfinder, if you're done with your call to the Nexus, I'd like to talk to you. I think I've found a way for us to find Meridian.
That was quick. Let's check in on...
Tired.
Pulled an all-nighter processing the data we received from the remnant city. It's a lot.
Don't push yourself too hard. Someone's gonna keep me pretty.
Let's check AVP. One new cryopod point. Okay, we got 7 in each, so I'm going to start the cycle over again in science. It's just increasing the rate at which we get rewards. Okay. Checking on Apex. The strike team missions, I mean. Looks like one of them's done. Alright. You know, we should probably actually check in with the crew, given that we just did a pretty big mission. They probably have something to say.
Every time we fight an exalted Krogan, I think about how that could be me. I'd want you to kill me.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a piejack scratch its butt?
Anything about the Kett, or combat in general?
Well, common Kett are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Kett.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like the ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about fighting Kett.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view, their friends too. Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Perfect for grenade practice.
Tell me more about fighting Kett.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
Tell me more about fighting Kett.
Fire and explosives are good against anything with heavy armor. Or anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Can't argue with that.
There's a story behind this.
Ha, there sure is.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire?
I was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. So I pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Tell me more about fighting Kett.
Ascendant. Keep your distance. Don't let him get you in those force fields. Pop that little orb, then shoot him in the head, just like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Kett.
Fiends, kid. Even I'm not gonna mess with those at close range. Keep your distance. Shoot him in the red fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank him.
Tell me more about fighting Kett.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Guess we can keep asking this?
Tell me more about fighting Kett.
Shoot stuff and don't die.
All right.
Always works for me.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Figured I'd do that until I ran out of options. I feel like we're starting to get towards the end of the game, and I want to make sure I get all these conversations out of the way.
Pathfinder, thought you might be Callow. I asked him for nav data.
Data for what?
Mapping the Scourge. Now we know it's a weapon, I hate it more. Designed to isolate, lingers well after the war. I know what that is. It's a minefield.
You saw minefields in crisis response? A lot of wounded?
That was awful, sure. But the long term is worse. Minefields hobble the whole population, make normal life impossible. Mark this. The Kett are bad, but whoever deployed the Scourge, they're some motherfuckers.
Try to talk to Lexi, but she is not responding at all. Okay. Check it with Joel.
Hello, Scott. Have you come to see if I'm finally broken? To see what discovering that my people were invented has done to me?
Just here if you need to talk. I can't imagine what you're feeling.
I've been staring out the window, trying to figure that out.
That's new.
True. Angara are usually very free with our feelings.
Not talking about all Angara. I'm talking about you.
I'm numb. I'm in awe. There's a peace in knowing that though the universe is beyond your understanding, it doesn't need your understanding to function. That you may even have a hidden destiny.
We don't even know how large that hidden plan is. It may span galaxies.
Exactly. And if once we know our place in that plan, we could fulfill it, and even better it. I'm not broken, Ryder. I'm excited. The Angara were created for a purpose. We were given vaults and golden worlds, all these advanced tools, and there is nothing the Kett can do about it. The future holds more for the Angara than a never-ending war on the Kett. Much more.
For the Angara? Hell, for all of us. These are amazing, crazy days.
Really crazy. Really amazing. It doesn't matter if we were created by a god, reborn from our ancestors, or exist as the dream of an AI superpower. This discovery changes nothing except ourselves. And that's
everything.
It's an interesting perspective that he has on it. Cora's not in her room. Let's see. Maybe if we leave this area behind, Lexi will find our way back to the med bay and we can talk to her there or something. I don't know. I feel like I want to talk to her about Ryder's mom, but... Is Gil maybe in his room?
about my people.
Where's
Gotta
Joel?
say, you're handling this much better than I would.
Same here. I'd get nosebleeds just thinking about it.
Part of our design included how to cope with the revelation. But I think it's simply who we are.
I was trying to figure out where that voice was coming from, but I really don't know. Let's see. We just talked to Liam, so yeah, he wouldn't be in his room. Vetra might be in hers, though.
Hey, Ryder. What are we going to do if Meridian isn't what we expect?
What do you mean?
What if it isn't where it's supposed to be? Or it doesn't work the way we think it does?
Let's not worry about things we don't know yet.
It's just we never really know what we're going to get with this remnant stuff. I've been going back and forth. Glee one second, worry the next. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Learned that the hard way.
We still have to try. We still have to hope.
You're right. Of course you're right. We didn't give up to the worst of it, and we're not going to start now. Whatever happens, let's try to have fun doing it.
Haven't we so far?
2 galaxies worth.
Let's see if Gil's in his room. And by room, I mean, like, the engine room.
So my buddy Jill, who, by the way, can't stop singing your praises, wants to have a baby. And, stop me if you've heard this one before, she asked me if I'd father it.
And that's something to joke about?
No. I don't know. Yes? Why the hell not?
That's a big deal, Gil. Maybe the biggest deal. You, more than anyone, should know that.
Why? Because my dad wasn't around. My mom did a great job, Ryder. I love my life.
Look, your mom should be commended. She brought up a great guy. You're present, thoughtful, strong.
Well, thank you.
But loving yourself and loving your life are 2 different things.
I hear you. And you know I've been thinking about it, Ryder. Becoming a dad. I don't want to just be a donor. Bringing a kid into the world wouldn't be enough for me. I'd want to raise the child with Jill.
Sounds like you know what you want.
Yeah. It's funny, you can think until you're blue in the face. Sometimes you just gotta trust your gut.
I'm very happy for you, Gil. For both of you.
Thanks, Ryder. Or should I say, Uncle Pathfinder.
I like that. Alright. Let's see, now that, well, I guess everybody that was still in the meeting room, I haven't seen them yet, so they could still be up there. Let's talk to Cora.
That Archon barely sees us as sentient, strings people up like puppets. Didn't know Sam could do that to his Pathfinder. You sure you're okay?
Just a lingering bruise or 2. My vitals are good.
Let's hope that sample he took isn't a problem. Losing the Krogan could really hurt us down the line, but at least we got Reka. Sorry, rambling. Did you need me?
Any more Commando war stories?
Tethys was our sniper. She was old, matriarch old, maybe more. Didn't show. Once saw her hit an Elcor in the eye from 2 clicks away.
That's a little scary.
She was. Always seemed to be hiding something, but she kept us safe.
Any more Commando war stories?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Alright.
In the escape pod room. You should be too. Hint, hint.
Okay. Hey, there we go.
It's my night off.
Just checking in. What are you reading?
Harry's latest report on Sarah. She's restless, but on the mend.
So you're not really taking the night off?
Work-life balance has never been my strong suit.
You love what you do. Nothing wrong with that.
Tell that to my exes. How do you do it? Be both Scott and the Pathfinder.
I don't really think about the Pathfinder thing when it comes to friends, family.
PB?
Sure, I have a responsibility to them, but I don't let it define me, or our relationship.
Sometimes, just Sometimes. Real wisdom comes out of that thick skull of yours.
A compliment? I'll take it. Wait. You're psychoanalyzing me.
Always.
Let's see if we can talk to her about Ryder's mom.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
I hear Liam's planning to show some vids.
Ah, here we go.
If our duties ever give us time.
Explains why Drac and PB are distilling something unsavory. Screw up the measurements and bathtub hooch can leave you blind, or worse. We can do better.
Better how?
An Asari liquor called Acantha. They used to run these wonderful black and white ads. There might be a bottle on the Nexus. It wouldn't be too expensive, I'm sure. Let me know if you find it.
Alright.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
So that updated that quest. Let's check in with her one more time.
Feeling okay?
Really, nothing about that last vision. That's crazy.
I'll let you get back to it.
That last memory,
I'll be here if you need me.
We find out the truth of why we fled here. We find out just like all this stuff. And we can't talk to her about it. Alright. Let's see. Anybody in here? Oh, we can at least check the crew board. Wow. Okay, a lot of stuff here. Dinner tonight. Fine grunion roast, fresh vegetables. The roast will be in the galley oven most of the day. Don't open the door to check on it. Drac. Comments. When will this be ready? Smells dreaming. PB. I said don't touch it. The juices have to settle properly. Drac. It tastes pretty good already. PB. Thieves get sandwiches. Drac. Lost and Found. Catalyst soap opera OSDs. They'll stay lost until he stops watching them at full volume while I'm trying to nap. Vetra. Dynasty of Stars is not a soap opera. It's historic. Award-winning extranet drama. How many Turian dramas run for over 70 seasons? From Vetra. Solarian casts age out a lot faster than Turian ones, and ours are quieter. Okay. Comparative religious study meetups. We did those on the Nexus, and they were always fun and interesting. Bring your own text to study, or just listen to others discuss theirs. Sign up below so we have a rotation for coffee. Suvi. Comments. Signed Jal. Signed Callow. Huh. Lost and Found. Fugly sweater. Found it in the laundry. Seriously, it's like a coloring book of nightmare. It's like a coloring book out of nightmare. Can someone take this thing off my hands? From PB. Update. If no one claims this sweater, I'll cut extra holes in it and put it on POC. PB. Engarn word of the day. Vesagara. Vesagara, noun, literally uprooted people, used to speak impolitely of those from the Milky Way. Say, Vesagara, from Jal. Comments, not as bad as it could be, spelled like it's sneered, Liam. To be fair, one doesn't get more uprooted than being a galaxy away, from Jal. Is it Vesagara or Vesagara? Suvi. Okay. Feels like a Harry Potter reference there, but anyway. Let's see. I think... Yeah, let's check the email. Checking with Sam. Checking with Space Hamster.
Hello, Scott. I have been contemplating our discoveries about the Angara at the Remnant City. I know who created me, and I know my purpose. I have also experienced not knowing. The difference is immense.
You're heading into some deep waters there, Sam.
Whole lifetimes are spent asking about creation, its meaning, if it has one, and if there was a motivating force.
Are you asking if there's a god?
AI have concrete answers about why they exist. If I did not, I would look for them.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Let's check the email. Wow. A gift for you, to Ryder from PB. Hey there, gorgeous. I left a little something in your quarters. Nice digs, by the way. Wouldn't mind spending more time there. Hint, hint. PB. I think we already told her she could. Fun and games, to Ryder from Drac. Hey kid, you ever play Fire-Breathing Thresher Maw of Doom? Heck of a game. Vetra somehow scared me up a copy. Meet me at the Vortex and we'll play. Drac. Getting back to normal, to Ryder from Carrie Tavessa. Hello, Ryder. Well, things seem more settled. I've been outside a few times and the threatening messages are tapering off. Would you like to talk? It'd be nice to see you and hear about this remnant city. From Carrie. Cities and Gardens, to Ryder from Cora. That remnant city got me thinking about my rose garden. Preparing the ground, planting for the future, all that. So the Jardaan made the Angara. But what's the end goal? Were they part of some grand plan, preparing the ground for something else? Wonder if the Jardaan had bigger plans for the cluster, and where we'd fit in. Cora. I appreciate the support, too. Error, addressee not found, forwarding to Pathfinder Rider from Zoe Walsberg. Hi, Callow. I'm trying the new auto-address system you suggested, hoping I got your name right. I wanted to say something. Thank you doesn't cover what it means to have someone share your burden. I'm tracking every credit, though. Prepare yourself for a windfall later. Fly safe, Zoe. Oops, don't worry about this, Rider. I'll take care of it, Callow. Okay. Belief is weird. True Rider from Liam. I don't talk about stuff like this because my mouth's an idiot, but we're in weird space now. The Jardaan made a people. Back in the Milky Way, we were knocking on the door of stable clones, but that's different. The bits are already there. It's snapped together. So I go down this hole about making life, and then I start thinking about Sam. Your dad made a kind of life. This amazing technological achievement that I look at and just... I can't even really get the edges of it. And it's in your head. That's pretty damn special. Like, I need another reason to think Pathfinder is something different here. I don't know the point of this. Sometimes you just write, right? Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to creation. Genres include theological talks, scientific papers on technical integration, and a 1995 vid about Al's choice of footwear. About an AI's choice of footwear. I always mix up AI and Al. Okay. Kett facts. To Ryder from Lexi. Ryder, I started my thesis on Kett anatomy and thought you would enjoy some of the interesting facts I've discovered. Kett have 332 bones in their body. For comparison, human adults have 206. Kett have no reproductive organs. Similar to Turians and Quarians, Kett are digitigrades. The bone-like armor that covers their body are actual bones. The Kett have double the amount of taste buds of the average human. That's weird. Arrests are underway. To Ryder from Salem Varn. Ryder, I thought you'd like to know we caught Rand Lon, or Lanton Rel, as he was going by on Kadara. Your activities caused a panic amongst the other conspirators, it seems. We've already caught Oben Keld and Neost Hearn. It's only a matter of time until we persuade them, or that scumbag Adden, to give up the others. Well, I say we. I'm writing this from my hospital bed post-surgery, holding the dart they yanked out of me. The doctor seemed quite perturbed by it. Once this medication wears off, I look forward to finding out what actual peace and quiet is like. Unless the Arc-Parshira authorities need a counter-terrorism consultant, I suppose? Regards, Major Salen Varn, STG retired. Movie night plans. To Ryder from Lexi. Ryder, Liam's movie night seems to be catching everyone's interest, especially Drac and PB there. Well, perhaps we should talk. We might head off a medical emergency before it happens. Lexi. And we talked to her about that. Okay. PB said she left something in here. Let's see. Huh. Oh, is that it? Oh.
A nightcap for you. When you're ready, call and I'll come running. With a surprise. PB.
BB? I'm ready for my surprise.
Hey,
Come. Join me.
Oh, no. You don't give the orders here. Whose surprise is this, anyway?
Not an order. Just a request.
I'm not complaining. I have one myself. Let's reenact how we met. I want you to know, whatever kept you from saying yes before, I'm glad. I respect it. With strings, it means so much more. This is where I belong.
Okay, I just had to cut that out. Actual nudity in that.
Extremely quick thinking for a human. You saw the perfect drop zone just in time.
Well, we humans get lucky sometimes.
I'm glad to have that kind of luck on my flight deck.
Let's check in with Phoebe.
I'm still trying to make sense of everything we learned at the Remnant City. I can't believe the Angara are designed. What are the implications?
Far too many to sift through at once. It's mostly for the Angara to figure out.
I can't imagine what this will mean to them. Helios is more and more interesting every minute. Anything you want to talk about before we head back into it?
Are we getting together later?
Sure hope so.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Alright. Let's check in with Callow and Suvi.
That's what the Solarian Ark was worth to our officers? Thousands of lives for maybe a future advantage against the Kett? You're a better person than I, Ryder. I'd have toasted Adin in our thruster exhaust. But at least the dead and their families have some justice. Need anything else?
I'm glad he's on my side on that one.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I think that PB needs to read a few safety manuals.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy. There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Jal has all sorts of questions about the ship. I gave him some technical manuals. He tore right through them. I should ask him about Angaran ships. Imagine something actually designed to handle that damn scourge.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution model, how power moves through the ship. But he forgot to lock his terminal and we
already heard that one.
Added a few.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Alright. Let's check in with Suvi.
Pathfinder. Just the person I wanted to see. Meridian. Set on a path its creators, disrupted by the Scourge, now lost. An unmanned ship is at the mercy of ocean currents. Now, think of Meridian as the ship, and the Scourge as the ocean. If we can somehow predict the currents and track them, we could figure out where the ocean's taken the ship.
That's genius. The Scourge is the sea, moving objects around.
It's not a precise analogy, of course, but it illustrates the point.
Dr. Anwar's suggestion may indeed be our best chance at finding Meridian. The more we know about the Scourge, the better we can predict how it affects the things it comes in contact with.
We'll need better data. Probes for the Scourge, and Angaran star charts.
The Initiative made charts of Helios from the Milky Way 600 years back. Perfect baseline.
I can compare that to Helios at present. It'll give us numbers, but one set won't be enough.
Sam, what exactly do we need right now?
Readings from within the Scourge itself, collected by probes planted at key points. Once enough data is collected, we'll need Initiative resources for mining and analysis. Once that is done, I can build a predictive model that will recalculate Meridian's path.
We have a plan. Now let's make it work. Everyone's counting on us. Let's bring them home.
Alright. Let's check the email one more time. Ahem. To you from yours. Again, please, PB. Again, that's the section I had to cut out. Wait. Let's talk to Suvi again, because that was really just about the mission.
The Nexus science team is completely blown away by what you found in the Remnant City. It's a tremendous find, Ryder. The team asked me to pass on their thanks.
I hope we can learn something that will help us.
There's already talk of hybridizing our food crops with Jardaan-created plants. You know, the discovery of the Angaran origins have made me think hard about creation. If the Jardaan were capable of creating life, then what does that say about God?
You're wondering if he could be just a scientist?
What if our creator is just like the Jardaan, advanced but mortal, fallible?
Even in that scenario, a higher power could still exist.
There could always be something greater. Greater than us, greater than the Jardaan. I had faith before, and I'll keep having faith. Because that's what faith is. Thank you, Ryder. You always know how to make me feel better.
Alright. Okay, last thing we're going to do before closing things out here, take a look at the journal. Meridian, the way home. A Scourge Cluster's probe for data. Okay, that's our priority op. Let's check on these other ones. Nightmare Drac, Fire-Breathing Thresher Maws, meet Drac of the Vortex, Helios Assignments, Nexus, 8 Apex, we've had that for a while. Movie Night, Razor Glass, buy some Asari liquor on the Nexus, and talk to Carrie about the Remnant City. So we've got multiple things taking us to the Nexus, and then we've got another quest that takes us kind of just around the cluster. And along with that, there are multiple systems that we still haven't been to, but that have become available to us, basically since Meridian became available to us to come visit. Well, maybe not then. Yeah, actually, I think since then. Alright, so in the next video, we'll go check out those systems, then we'll head back to the Nexus and find out these other things that we need. And then we'll go after placing those probes to map the Scourge. This has been the Resolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.